caucus meeting to have to go through the rigmarole of trying to figure out what you guys want to do. So we kind of had a preview. We came up with a slate from Franklin County, just in case we showed up like we did in 2011. We didn't know what the rest of you were doing. We had no idea. So we had a practice session. But we did come up with a slate in case we got here and there wasn't one available. Paul did join our slate. He definitely wants to be a delegate to the National Convention. I think he will be an excellent representation there. So that is why he is still on our slate. He didn't tell me to take him off. He didn't tell me he was going to the other side. Thanks, guys, for inviting him over. But I would like to let you know that we have some grassroots people here. No offense to any party politicians, no offense to any elected officials, but grassroots needs to be in control. We're not led by our nose, we're not told what to do. We don't follow very well, we lead. So this is what our slate is. It's a full-blood Ted Cruz. We make our decisions. Ted Cruz doesn't speak for us, he doesn't tell us what to do. Neither does the party.
Neither do the American people or the people in Missouri.
You voted for Trump in Missouri.
Oh, the people, right.
Okay, those are the three slates. I'm going to ask each to bring your slate up so that we've got the official names. I also want to point out and make sure that folks remember that by party rules, on the first ballot, the delegates, and they will sign the ones that are elected, the delegates and alternates, that go to Cleveland on the first ballot will be voting for Donald Trump because he won this congressional district. Second ballot, they're not bound, they can vote their conscience. But on the first ballot, they will be voting for Donald Trump. And they will sign a document indicating that they will do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask my tellers to come up one more time. We're gonna do a standing vote, because we've got three slates. We've got all three slates here, and we're going to do them in the order. I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah, that's a good idea. Chris, do you mind, or Mark? I think I've got them in the order they come up. First one is the Conservatives for American slate. It is Senator Bob Onder, Senator Mike Kehoe, Representative Paul Kirkman, Doug Thomas, who's in the back, Carol Wessel Boyer, and David Guest. Second one is the Retake American slate. David Day, Phil Todd, Representative Paul Kirkman, I apologize if I get Linda Vandery, open and close, Jeffrey Jernigan, and Connie Combs. Third slate is the full-blood Ted Cruz, the delegates, Joy Gerstein, Hector Maldonado, Keith McCracken, and alternates are Sandra Davidson.
Can I do a typo correction?
He's an alternate?
No, he is a delegate. Do I have him down?
You don't on this list, but you need to come up and correct it, because it was part of your motion, so Harlan?
Maybe I've got his address, and I got his phone number, his email.
You need to give me the one that you made the motion for.
That's the one I got the motion, but I gotta get his address. Did I forget to put his name on there?
He's not on here.
Okay. I had to do a strategic move right up there at the motion, and I didn't have all my stuff.
We'll give you time to correct it, but it has to be correct.
Excuse me.
And it needs to be as you nominated. Questions? I didn't put slate together, so I don't know if people feel comfortable answering that question. I don't know the answer. Jeremy, your slate is, first slate, the Conservatives for American is a Cruz slate. Mr. Day?
Yes.
Your slate is a combined or all Trump?
Trump, one Cruz.
2 Trump, 1 Cruz.
And how about the alternates?
All Trump.
All Trump?
Yes.
So 4 and 2. And I'm not sure about
That would be 5 and 1.
I'm just gonna count. I'm not real good at that.
We're Republicans. We don't use Common Core.
I did get the 6th. All right, let's try this. D, full-blood Ted Cruz. I'm assuming it's all Ted Cruz. Joy Gerstein, Hector Maldonado, Keith McCracken are the delegates. Is that correct? All right, you've got them out of order then. So you've got Nisbet. Is that the 3rd delegate? Okay. Keith Nisbet, and then its alternates is Keith McCracken, Paul Kirkman, and Robert Wegner. She's got him down as an alternate. You nominated Paul as a delegate. You may not have intended to, but that's the motion that's on the floor.
Third strike, you're out.
So you'll either have to correct it or we'll have to withdraw because we're not accepting any. And the parliamentarian said that's how you made the motion, so that's what we're going to accept as. Well, let's try it one more time. As delegates, Joy Gerstein, Hector Maldonado, and Representative Paul Kirkman. And as alternates, Keith McCracken, Robert Wegner, and Keith Nisbet. Everybody clear as mud. Question.
I just have a question. Are we allowed to change the slate then after you receive it? Is that how we're doing it now or what? I'm just
No,
asking.
she didn't change it. On paper it was changed, but what we accepted is what she initially said. The motion that she made is exactly what I have in my hand. So, yes, sir.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
If, who decides when they go is on the delegates or alternates? In other words, who can say that I'm going to take this alternate and replace that delegate?
There is a process of how the alternates are seated if a delegate gives up their delegate seat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it goes down the list, so I think it goes by the order that they're on here. If Susie knows different, she can correct me, but I believe that there is a process of how, you can't just pick and choose the alternates, there's a process.
So the delegates have to not be available?
Or,
The rule says this slate shall designate priority. So the order in which the alternates were listed in the motion is the order in which the alternates will be moved up in the event the delegate is not.
but if you didn't hear, the rules dictate how alternates are moved up. It's by slate, so we're going to make sure that we get the slate correct. But as they're listed on this slate, that would be the order that they would move up at the convention.
Point of clarification,
Yes, ma'am.
county electors are also
I don't know of any prohibition to that. Yeah, I can serve as a delegate and the elector in this congressional district. Nothing in the current rule says they can't, so. All right, you have 3 slates before you. My tellers ready? All in favor of the Conservatives for American slate, please stand.
Yeah. It's amazing how this state was pro-Trump, and there's like virtually no Trump delegates here.
Trump people didn't show up to what they need to show up for. Trump people aren't connected to the system. That's the problem.
So, the only thing we can pray for is get our take 1237.
You just have to 1237.
After that, all these Cruz people are going to be forming them out.
So we have to vote for Donald Trump, so.
I do it.
And I've been,
Yeah, we're gonna, Trump's gonna win anyway. He's gonna give it up.
well, I've been wondering about things. It's like,
There's no way he's gonna get it.
you know, it's like, I'm saying something like, why Trump didn't have a better ground game.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I've been calling. 238.
Yeah. You only need 235 more delegates.
Yeah, I know, but things are very. You don't know what the fuck.
No, you don't.
Trump is over 1,000 now. Hopefully. We lost our slate here. What's that? We still have state convention. We can, no, the Trump, Trump delegates, we still have like, we still state delegates, we still state caucus. Yeah, and you know what, and it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, if Trump hits 1231, it don't matter, you can put 10 Cruz delegates up there because Donald Trump took Missouri in the primary, is locked into Trump, and what's the 1237? All these Cruz supporters are going to be eating crow because they're going to have to vote for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton.
They had to make another time.
I don't mind being outnumbered. I've been outnumbered my entire damn life.
What's Cruz?
Huh?
What's Cruz?
He's like 350, 400 delegates behind. Yeah, the Cruz is only at like 630 something.
236.
What's that?
He's 236 more delegates.
No, we're talking Cruz.
No, Trump.
200, yeah.
Trump has 236 delegates.
He needs 236.
So basically, so technically it's mathematically impossible for Cruz to win.
No, Cruz can't win. Unless they sneak it through the second ballot.
Yeah. So the only thing Kasich and Cruiser is just.
Kasich's just stealing votes from Cruz at this point. That's all Kasich's doing.
Where's Kasich at?
Kasich, that's the third person on the power running on the platform, our party platform. Kasich, the guy from Indiana, the guy from Ohio. That's the only state that he won.
He'll get there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually, he's the only person. I think Cruz got. I think he got 5. I think he got 3 or 4 delegates in New York, in the East Coast. Cruz got 1.
I apologize. In the past, we tried to do it by county delegation. We thought we might be able to speed the process. We just did a mass. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to the old process. But I appreciate you working with us. It may actually be taking longer this way. All in favor of the Retake America? That was the second slate presented. Please stand.
which they'll get. If they didn't get it that, I'm sure they got it that time.
Yeah, they did. There's only three or four counties. Franklin, then some of the smaller ones. Yeah.
You got your constitutionalists, you got your radicals.
No, I wouldn't say that.
And if you're in support of the full-blood Ted Cruz slate, please stand.
Nope, I don't think we got 50% between the last two. Nope.
We have 242 potential delegates, so if a slate, 243, so if a slate gets 122. If a slate gets over 122, then the process is over. If not, then we'll go in a second and the bottom slate will drop off.
Which unfortunately at this point would be ours.
But one time, if we go over 242, we're going to do it again. I think you can see it. Okay, the first slate, the Conservatives for America received 137 votes, so that slate is over 50%. Second slate received 65 votes, and the third slate we voted on was 36. So thank you everybody for being involved in it. Sorry. Paul Kurtman is definitely on the slate. We're glad to have him.
Everybody likes Paul.
All right, I'm going to invite Rudy Beat up to the podium. We got a little bit of different information.